back on story time with Pops, man. Hey, look. At my elementary school, right, they used to do this thing. It was like once a week or something like that. A parent would come into the classroom and read stories to the kids. So this week, it was my father's week. I'm in second grade. So he come in the classroom. When we did a little story time with the parents, they had like a chair. It was like a rocking chair. The parent would sit in the chair. All the kids would sit around on the floor, sitting in Indian style. So we all sitting on the floor. All the other parents that was reading the story to the kid when it was their turn, they reading Berenstein Bears books, Clifford books, Dr. Seuss, like, you know, they reading stories. Man, I seen my father bust out the Bible, man. And he had this little Bible bag. It was like a funny color blue. I still got it, matter of fact. I seen him pull out that Bible. I just put my head down. I can't remember what chapter, so he started off, he like, I'm going to read from verse, this chapter, whatever, and get to read out the Bible. Man, when I tell you, the teacher was sitting in the desk, like looking down. She was doing something. She jumped up so fast, ran over there. She was like, no. My father was looking like, huh? She like, you can't read, but you can't read the Bible to kids in the class. He get loud. He stand up. He stand up out the chair. What you mean I can't read the Bible? She like, sir, we have all different kids from different religions. Blah, blah, blah. They going back and forth. He arguing. Then the kids in the class start laughing. You know, I'm embarrassed. I'm just sitting there with my head down like, oh my God, I couldn't even believe it. I was so embarrassed. So after he go back and forth with the teacher, and you know, she explained why you can't read the Bible in her classroom to kids. Then he ended up going over to the little section where we had all the books at and stuff. And like he found a book to read, and he just started reading to the class. Man, I went home. I got home. I told my mother I was blown. I might have cried. I can't remember. I remember I was embarrassed though, but I might have cried though. But I remember I told my mother. My mother was cracking up. She called my father on the phone. She was laughing him out. He was still mad about it. Like, what they mean? Why I can't read the Bible? And I was just like, oh my God, man, that joint was crazy, Joe. And it's crazy though, cause till this day, it's certain people who I know who was in my second grade class with me. They will still bring that joint up till this day. Like, remember that time your father tried to read the Bible to us? Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. That joint was crazy, yo. My father was a wild dude, but yeah, man, I just thought about that. After that baptism story, look, I just started thinking of other stories and shit. I said, yeah, I'm gonna stay on Pops today with another story time. But that was crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie. He embarrassed the hell out of me that day. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Trying to read the Bible.